We are down at the DJI booth at Farm Progress Show down in Iowa, joined by Jan all the way from Hong Kong, and Jan DJI introducing this spraying drone. Looks like a spraying drone to me.
Sure.
To North America. Why don't you tell us about this model?
Sure, my pleasure. So this is the DJI MG1 Agras. This is our spraying drone. So essentially it's a vehicle for pesticides and chemical delivery. So one thing that sets this unit apart is its folding design. So in order to have sufficient payload to carry this 2.5 gallon tank, we have to configure it as an octocopter. So because of the large size, we've made a folding design so you can fold these arms back, and essentially it'll collapse down to about half the size to make it quite easily transportable.
So you said 2.5 gallon?
Yep, it's a 2.5 gallon tank. And with that, you can cover about 7 to 10 acres per hour.
So what's the story behind it? What was it developed for?
Sure. So today we're here in Iowa in the Midwest. The genesis of this product is really out from China. In China, there's a lot of farmland that's in terraces where it's not just flat land. So it's obviously geologically challenging if you're trying to spray that with a boom sprayer, right? So right now, a lot of the spraying in China happens just by hand. And every year we have a lot of deaths in China from contact poisoning. And this is something the MG1 is specifically designed to address, where there really wasn't a good alternative other than spraying by hand, right? Mm-hmm. Now, the MG1 also has a terrain following radar. So as you're going up the terraces, it can maintain altitude above the plants. Okay. And with the kind of acreages that we see, we're really looking to produce a solution that allowed people to flexibly spray the acreages that they had.
So what application do you see first working or panning out in North America?
Yeah, so North America has been interesting, right? Specifically for vineyards and orchards and other high value crops, where flexibility and being able to address issues out in the field as quickly as possible and as precisely as possible, where those have been the priority, that's where this thing can really make a difference. One of the interesting things about this unit is that the nozzles can also tilt, so you can spray from the side as well as from the top, while maintaining the consistent level of coverage.
Do you foresee a day when we have fleets of these and potentially automated docking and refilling, and
Absolutely.
Is that the direction we're going?
Absolutely. And this is just the first iteration of what we're exploring with drone technology. Even with this, you're already seeing quite a lot of automation features. So this is the remote controller that we have for it, and this variable, you can control the rate of spray here, but you can also control the switches between different rows. So as you're flying down to the end of your row, you press a button, it'll switch over, and it'll fly back automatically. Okay, and this is something that you can control very easily. Down the road, one thing that you can see is that a lot of these machines are going to start to speak to one another. So different connectivity where things that you discover or issues in the field that you discover with one drone, you'll then be able to automatically input that into something like this, and that'll automatically go and spray that. So we're not quite there yet, but this is essentially the overall trajectory of this technology.
So if we're going to have automated docking and refilling, battery life and recharging and refueling, refilling, those are all engineering problems that I guess probably can be solved but might need some work?
Sure, I think those are all things that can be addressed through iterations of the platform. But those aren't the only engineering challenges. It's not just about building bigger, faster, more, larger drones. We need to work on partnerships where we're integrating with wider systems in order to really add an end-to-end solution. And this isn't something that we can do by ourselves. We're actively engaging the industry, speaking to different partners, and trying to find ways where we can really offer the best solution to farmers.
Finally, is this drone available in North America, or what is the plan for
it's just coming out.
Marketing it? Okay.
We're actively expanding our distribution network here in the U.S., specifically in agriculture. there's, definitely go down to your local dealership, ask about it, or visit us at enterprise.dji.com, and on there you can find out a lot more information about the product there.
Perfect. Thanks for your time. Nice to meet you, Jan.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.